Imagine cutting the grass for someone and then them complaining that you did it wrong. Hi, I'm Chase Matheson with the Patriot Punk Network, bringing you the latest Tennessee news in under 3 minutes. This is our Today in Tennessee segment, sponsored by Turk Lay Law. November is not a good month to be an inmate at the Shelby County Jail. Another inmate, 41-year-old Christopher Steele, passed away on Friday, bringing the total to 3 in just 9 days. Mr. Steele passed away after dealing with a medical emergency that he'd been facing since November the 1st, but the other 2 inmates were found unresponsive in their cells. According to the TBI, so far there's no foul play suspected, but if you ask me, 3 inmates dying in one jail in 1 week is a bit of a statistical anomaly. So what was it? Bad drugs? A certain medical procedure that some people didn't want to take? Or is there just a correlation between the things you do that are bad for your health and the things that will land you in jail? Next up, some creative landscaping in Kingston, Tennessee is drawing the ire of the state. Along the side of I-40 at mile marker 352, locals have taken it upon themselves to mow the median after they say the state let it grow up and would only cut it once or twice a year. But there is a catch. You see, instead of just plain old boring grass, they decided they wanted to spice things up a bit and add a little custom yard art. So what they would do is they would leave a little strip of grass in the shape of a cross unmowed. Well, now, according to State Representative Monty Fritz, TDOT has their panties in a wad and is threatening to mow it after receiving complaints. There's a protest scheduled for 8 a.m. on Wednesday for locals who support keeping the yard art. No matter what happens, I think we all need to take a look at the bigger picture here. Have we just discovered a little life hack on how to make the state mow the grass more frequently? Tell us in the comments, do you think the state should mow the crosses down, or should locals get to decide how they trim their own lawn? 2 stories down, 1 to go. And since you're already looking at our tits, go ahead and slide us into your friends' DMs by hitting that share button. We've all heard the dangers of eating fast food, but yesterday in Chattanooga, it was more than the greasy burgers and day-old French fries that could have killed someone. Yesterday evening at the Bojangles drive-thru off Highway 58 in Chattanooga, a man opened fire for unknown reasons, striking a worker several times. Now, the details are still a little bit fuzzy, but from what I can gather from eyewitness statements left in the comments and statements given to News Channel 9, at least 2 men were having a conversation, with one of them being inside a vehicle, when suddenly shots rang out in what some people are coining as a shootout. One man, likely a Bojangles employee, was struck 3 or 4 times, but according to people who were on the scene, he was talking and breathing. Another man fled the scene, and his condition is unknown. The man who was struck 3 or 4 times sustained non-life-threatening injuries and is expected to recover. And that's your Tennessee News Roundup. For more deep dives on local issues, be sure to check out the Patriot Punkcast on Rumble every Sunday and Wednesday night at 7. Thanks for looking at our tits. Don't forget to save this number,